Okay, where we're at right now is, you saw the blank canvas that I started with. What I did was I had to do a whole grid system to know where to put everything, where everything goes into place. What I've done here is done mostly, probably 80% of the drawing aspect done in charcoal. Charcoal as opposed to pencil, because charcoal will absorb into the paint and lead will not. So, which is a little more difficult to work with charcoal, to try to get a very precise accuracy, but it's kind of like drawing with a crayon, you know, when you're kids. But this will prepare me to my next step. I'm not going to finish the shirts in charcoal just because it's, in one aspect, it's kind of a waste of time, and which I can get the same effect now at this point with my underpainting. I've put where I want the folds to go on the shirts, more or less. I can always change that in my underpainting as well. But I've got it to this point with just the charcoal on the canvas. What I'm going to do is take some ink, in India ink, and hit my darkest darks. Just some outlines, maybe like in the folds, maybe in the pupils of the eyes, and the dog's eyes, and in the hole of the guitar. Wherever there's like no light whatsoever that can get to this area, that's what I'm going to hit with the India ink. It also keeps the charcoal or the line of my drawing from moving, because it's permanent, it's in ink now. You know, I could always brush up against this and mess up my charcoal line, which has happened. But the other next step after that, I'm going to highlight just a few areas, maybe in the forehead or the nose, the bridge of the nose, the parts that stick out towards us. I'm going to build with a little bit of gesso. What gesso is what we have to put on the canvas to make the paint adhere to. It might protrude a little bit just to help capture the light. You know, kind of like on a coin. If you looked at a coin and you see a little raised area in areas of the faces of the coin, that's kind of what I'm going to do with the gesso. And that'll help illuminate, catch the light in the room on the painting to help it stand out and give that a little bit more of a 3D effect. Even though it's just slightly there, it'll give that effect of three-dimensional. So we got this at this point. From here, I'm going to do the ink and the gessoing in the next few days. After that, I'll begin on the underpainting, going from my darkest dark values and coming to light as I paint. And I'm just going to, if it was just one single person, I would do all my darks and start from there and build out that way. Because there are 6 people here, I'm going to work on each individual at a time and work all my values forward. So that's the plan. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted.